right, we're here with Mr. Edgar, Mr. Midwxst. He just finished his show out here in Atlanta. First question.
Yeah.
How does your hometown influence your music?
There wasn't a lot of creativity in the sphere of like musical influence and music like as a whole in Indiana. I kind of had to make my own like style and swag and sound of shit because there wasn't anybody making that type of stuff in my city, and I actually got looked at as like weird for making that type of stuff because it wasn't the generic like I'm in the trap, got a Glock, like generic rap music. Like it was just different. Yeah. And it definitely took a long time for people to pick up on it, but they now showing love and they see like how mature that is and like how much of a step that is in like a different direction instead of stepping in the direction that everybody expected me to. And it really just influenced me to like become very much better. Like and sit there and distinguish myself and love my distinctions and the uniqueness of me. Everybody can be the same. It's very hard to be unique in your own right and have something that sticks out from everybody else when you're in a room full of people who do exactly what you're doing.
What's one of your more unusual like influences that you had, like whenever it comes to music or like just how you live your life?
Like left field, like
yeah.
Listen to a lot of old soul music. Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye, Bill Withers, Bobby Caldwell Jr. Like, bro. Elvis stole my people's shit. I don't know if I can jack him for real. I can respect him as an artist though, cause he's made some crazy songs. Hound Dog, like, oof, bro, like, it's hard to bite the bullet on that one, like, cause it wasn't just that, it was just the way he was moving too, the mannerisms and everything, like, that was just full on, he finessed the fuck. He was like the first scammer in the music industry, or like the first culture vulture. I'd say in a sense, because he just took black culture and adapted it as just his. But I'm not gonna sit here and say he's not a pivotal musician or like somebody that didn't help define what the record industry and what that shit is, because they definitely did that because he set that type of precedent. And if we didn't have Elvis, we probably wouldn't have had a Prince. You probably wouldn't even had the fucking Beatles, like just straight up. Like you wouldn't have had people doing arena tours. He was the first nigga to actually do arena tours. Like you can't make that up. You can't make that power, that attention up. And especially at a time when they didn't have this. They didn't have anything. They didn't have this. Like they literally just had to call each other. Like dial, like spinning the dial, they homie like next door. You know how crazy that is? How easy we got it now? And to think about the units he was moving then, that's what I respect. I respect his art. I'm not gonna say I respect his culture because he doesn't really have one because he stole it. But I respect his art and his music so much because he definitely did leave an impact too. 100%.
All right, so last question. This is one. Yeah, very good answer. All right, this is one that I gotta read off. If your music was a character in a story, what role would it play and what would its personality be?
If it was a role in the story?
Yes.
My music?
Yeah.
I'd say it's like that. You know, in like all the high school dramas, there's always that quiet kid who's really profound, or like is quiet, but when he says something, everybody listens to him and they're like, damn, where he's like really wise and they think he's a stoner or something. Like, that's the type of vibe I want. I'd say I'd be like the more like, do you know like the sad character from Inside Out? Inside Out. Yeah, I see you better. Yeah. Inside Out. Like, I feel more like the sad character in that because they're just realistic.
Yeah.
And I'm a very realist person. Like, I live in reality. I will keep it real with people. I don't like fake shit. I don't like fictional shit. I'm gonna make sure that people understand, like, hey, if this is fire, this is fire. If this is not, you suck. Rework on this. I'm a very critical person, but I'm just realistic. Cause I don't like beating around the bush. I feel like that shit's fake.
All right, so I know I only said 3 questions, but I got a 4th one. This is more for you. Where can the people watching this? Where can they see you next? Like, where can they find tour dates? Where all this?
I'm working on some tour dates for next year. I've been working on some new music. E3, the album is out now. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, everywhere, anywhere. A great body of work. My most mature one, just the most ambitious. So I'd appreciate if you took a listen. If not, then it's perfectly fine. I hope you have a great day. Like, I can't really say much.